going on, gang? It is your boy Temporary Citizen. Today we're having a quick little look at the brand new Braaap E-mountain bike. This is the pre-production version of their the E-mountain bike, which is the first of their E-mountain bikes that they're bringing out. And let me tell you, this thing is very sick. Now, I'm obviously not a world-class mountain biker. Some would say I'm an absolute amateur novice, and those people would be very right. But I think something like this is probably perfect for someone like me. Now, I haven't included any, I'm not going to include any footage of me hitting any trails or riding this bad boy, because if you want to see me puffing and out of breath and riding very badly, maybe look at my OnlyFans instead of the YouTube channel. But this is just a bit of a quick look at the mountain bike, at the E-mountain bike. This is the first E-mountain bike that I've ever ridden, and let me say, it's pretty cool, man. So this has got one of those Bafang, I think it's a 750 watt mid-drive motor, and what that means is that instead of the cheap way of doing a mountain bike, an electric bike, is to have a hub motor at the front of the back, and that draws the wheel, and then you have the gearing separate, right? So you can just replace out a wheel on a bike with a hub wheel. You don't have to worry about it, and then it adds a bit of motor, but it's not like a real, it's probably close to a motorbike in terms of using a throttle, whereas something like this, it adds to the torque of you pedaling, which is a crazy concept. I'm not sure quite how that works in general. I don't know how you add the torque from a motor to you pedaling, but it works. It works pretty damn well. So these come limited to 30 k's an hour roughly. I think that's what the regulations say. Basically what that means is it'll help you up to that speed, and you can adjust how much you want it to help. So it's got an adjustable thing. Put it on 5, obviously it'll decrease the range, but it'll up how much it helps you, which is great. So what you can do is, like, if you're someone like me and you want to go out and bomb some trails with some mates that were way fitter on a bicycle than you, something like this means that it would help you on the uphill, and you could get more time spent going downhill, you know? So like, you go through the gears. This has just got a 1x at the front, and then 9 at the rear, and yeah, and so that'll just help you going up the hill. You ride down normally, and then it'll just give you a bit of a help going uphill. But the thing is, you still have to actually ride these. So took it for a bit of a spin yesterday. It was like 32 degrees, and I was absolutely cooking. And I was out there for like half an hour, just going up and down the trails. And that was enough to get a really nice workout in, and that was with it at full help. So like, it's still a bike, you still have to pedal, but it helps you. Now I can't comment too much on suspension, geometry, all the rest of it, because I'm just not an expert in any of these things. But as a layman, it's pretty cool. It's really easy to use. You've got plus and minuses. You just boop, up the power. You can lock the front suspension, which makes the riding a little bit easier. This bike is a little bit small for me, as are all bikes ever. But yeah, it's got discs up the front and the rear. And I think there's a pre-production. You can order them for like under $3 on the Braaap website, which is so cheap. If you have a look at any of the other e-bikes out there, something similar to this, you're probably looking at like 6, 7, 8 grand. So it's an absolute bargain with their pre-order price. Yeah, this is just a quick look at the Braaap E-mountain bike. Check it out for yourselves. They've got the spec sheet online, and I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot more content of these in the near future. But this is just a quick temp sits look at one of these. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.